Okay. You guys, I apologize about being late. I'm going to type Sparky a note here. Sorry I'm late. I had a busy morning. Had a very busy morning here at the shop. Lots of instruments going home and work getting done, and I've been dying to get this thing fixed. So this it's a electro-harmonics based micro synth. And one of the faders here was damaged. It was broken. Here is the broken one in this box. It's a B100 or B100K, and the actual fader itself got broken. So I'm replacing that today. So the pin on this side of it is on the wrong side, so I have to extend this over and bend it down so it'll fit in the proper hole in the circuit board. So I'm just going to get started on this right now. And yes, this is going to get hot, so I'm going to get a little, there we go, I've got a little solder on there, and I'm going to put a little bit of, I'm going to tin this pin right here on the actual device itself so that ooh, that's hot. Watch your elbows there, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna get a little solder on here. I've got a nice little bit of solder so that I can relocate the actual lead on this. So I'm gonna do this with it. Gotta have a very steady hand here. This is not the best way to do this, but I can't see another better way to connect these two pieces. Very solid still, there we go. Okay, now what I've got to do is get this pushed up here. Go. And then I'm going to bend this down where the pin actually needs to go. I'm going to use my fingers here. We'll get her so that the pedal, the pin will line up with the hole in the circuit board. All right. So what I've done here is gotten that pin in the proper location, and now I should be able to, I know there's a lot of excess material hanging off of that, and also I also need to, I don't know if these are going to line up. I'm going to look at this real quick. I haven't had a chance to really look at it, but that will go there and those will go there. And we'll get this all put together properly here in just a moment. Now, one thing I've also noticing is that this fader is not sitting up as high off of the circuit board as the other one. So I'm going to have to see that, see if I can make that line up. But I'm also checking on the solder points on this, and they don't line up. Let me look here. What I was hoping to be able to do was to get a couple more solder joints on this. I'll show you on this circuit board. These holes right here are made for these pins to penetrate and go into. And again, I want to see if any of these line up so that I can get this thing soldered into the board, and unfortunately none of them do line up, so we're gonna have to do this. Now, one thing I am gonna do to get the device to sit up off of the circuit board a little bit and get this control up a little bit higher is I'm gonna lift it ever so slightly. So I'm gonna use a piece of double-sided sticky tape on this bad boy, and we'll make it, we'll put a shim underneath here. So I think I've got some double-sided tape down here. Maybe I don't. I don't. Okay. How can I do this? How can I do this? What am I going to do? I'd like to put a little shim down here so that the thing's got something solid to sit on. So what I am going to do is I'm going to bend a couple of these feet. Let me see. Let me get my little knife here. We're going to open up a couple of these. One on that side, one on this side. To try and find that exact, the exact switch is not the easiest prospect in the world. To find one that's exactly identical to these ones is best of luck. So that'll hold this up off of the board just a little bit, and we'll try to push that down. It's making contact there, making contact there, and I've got good penetration here. Okay. Yeah, that's going to do it. Okay, so I've lifted that up just a little bit, and let's see if I lay this down upside down on here. I'm going to put this underneath here to push so that the weight of it is pushing on the fader itself, so that it sits nice and flat. I need 2 of those. Let's get another one here. That looks good. This one. There we go. Alright. Go ahead and solder. Unfortunately, I can't get the pins to poke through these anchor points, so we'll go ahead and do it like this and see it. Ooh, be careful there. Extra solder joint, solder down on that. That's all it takes, just a little touch. All right. And hey Charlie, hey man, good to see you. I'm sorry I was so late today. Sparky was here earlier and he had other stuff to do. Hot. All right, so there's my fader. And let me see if I want this to work. I think I can fire this thing up. Aside from having a ground maybe being disconnected, I don't really want to put this necessarily back into the box. Yeah, it's using the chassis for grounds. Let's see how. Let's see, is this what direction? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I gotta go through here and move all of these up to this direction, so they'll. Because I want to get these set screws back into the switch, I need to push this into here first, I believe. I can't remember exactly how this pedal went together. I took it apart the other day. Let me lift this out of here. I'm going to push this into here first. Thanks. that's correct. Nope. This goes above. So maybe I put that in last. I can't remember. There we go. And there we go. All right. Okay. Not too hard to get put together and take apart. Now, does the knob stick up above? It certainly does. It feels like it moves nicely. Well, let's test it out, see what happens. All right. I'm not going to put any of the nuts or screws back in it. Let's test it. Let's see. Got a 9-volt here someplace. There you are. Alright. So. Got power hooked up. I'm going to go ahead and throw one of these screws in here, just to make sure we got grounds. Use these for grounds, I'm pretty sure. This pedal's been taken apart multiple times, so some of the screws are a little bit stripped out. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now it's sitting in there nicely. The light came through, everything's looking good. Alright, so he can access this switch, the fader, and I wish I could make that a little bit longer. It moves nicely. Let's see if this works. A couple of cables. Let's see. I'm gonna go out to my amplifier here. Get my soldering gun out of the way. Again, I hope everybody's having a great Monday. So I haven't tried this pedal until now because the rate fader was actually not working. Guitar cable's all entangled here, and plug that in. It does power on. Does it power off? Alright. Well, let's figure out if this thing works. I'm hoping it does. We want to go bass. So this is used on a bass guitar. Let me see. Do I have a bass? Oh, I have the owner's P-bass. The owner of this instrument brought in a beautiful old Fender P-bass, and this will be plugged into this pedal before long. So why not see if this actually does anything? I'm hoping I should have audio going into that sounds terrible. Let's see, what do I have going on in Reaper? Oh, I probably have a plug-in in here that's just totally distorted. No. It's me. Okay, let's try a different instrument. I'm hoping that's not this pedal that's making all that racket. It could be. There might be something more wrong with it. We're going to try my Les Paul, which I know has a nice signal. Something going on here with my what is going on here? That sounds like out in YouTube land. Let me put some sound on here. So this is the audio bass guitar. Okay, so the audio from my audio interface is totally screwed up for some reason. Let's take a look here. What do I have going on? I don't know. Could be that little amplifier. No, it's not the amp. Oh, let's see. Go to my... So that's set. Let's take the pad off of that. Output routing. That's normal. Looks like everything's just totally clipping with this. Sorry my audio is so messed up today. I know it sounds like my voice is even all ugly on YouTube. So there's something going on with my audio interface. Well, I don't want to torture you guys with terrible audio, so I'm going to go ahead and end this stream right now. I'm not sure how to fix it, but I thought you might enjoy seeing that repair. Sorry guys, have a great day. Thanks for being here. Okay.